It is National Sticker Day, and it is time to create a sticker-themed spread.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
So today is like a national holiday for all of the planners within the planner community. We should have had the day off of work today for those who do celebrate, but we do not. So we are celebrating this inside of our planners this week. Welcome to Jasmine Plans. This is Jasmine. In today's video, we'll be planning for the week of January 13th to January 19th, and we'll be using Versed Planning's doll, and we're also going to be using these stickers from Planything. When I saw these stickers, I had no clue how I would use this set, but for National Sticker Day, I thought this was the perfect thing to use. And of course, I had to find a doll in my stash, which is why I think she is perfect. I'll also be including Planything's basics boxes in this spread for some functional. But for now, let's start the planning. Okay, first things first, I want to start with my doll from Versed Planning because she is beautiful and I want to make sure that she fits on this spread. She is my main focal point, although we're focusing on stickers today. So we're going to lay her down here. I feel as if I should throw down some washi, so let's grab some washi tape. I also grabbed my wax paper to help guide me. If you are new to the planner community, wax paper is to help get some of the sticky off. It's also to help us figure out where on a spread would you like to put things like a doll. I grabbed this washi tape. This is from the Planything. And this washi tape I got as a part of her subscription. I'm not sure if it was the washi tape subscription or if it was just in that planner subscription. I thought the colors in this washi tape was just perfect. And it also was a great opportunity to start using washi tape on my spreads. I don't use washi tape much, and I have a ton of washi tape. And it is time to start using them. I also have my washi cutter from Live Love Posh, in case you're wondering what this is. There's definitely things in the planning community where I feel like only we know about. Okay, so my girl, I love her. I was thinking to put her down on the side, so that way she doesn't take up too much functional space. And I love these large size dolls, even though Versed Planning includes smaller dolls on their sheets as well. So we're gonna add her right down here on the side. I feel like she's kind of giving orders for the task, just standing around, and my tasks are typically in here. Although I do not restrict myself with boxes. So let's add in some functional, and I was thinking to use these two pink colors. So we're gonna get this larger one just down on the page. I know we have checklists already here. However, I like to put things where I feel like putting things. Right, so I think there is a perfect spot. And I also enjoy having my boxes in clusters. So we're gonna get a smaller box to just stick right on over here. And I'm trying to use the dot grid at the top to help me just put them down straight. One thing I love about Planything stickers is they're so thick, you don't really need to white out any lines or anything behind it. And once I go through, my list for planning, I'll then figure out how I'm going to label each box. When I use my boxes, I label for things like grocery lists. I create a chores list. At the end of the month, I do plan on doing a January flip through of the month. And you will definitely see exactly how I used my planner. Just because I have these checklists in the bottom, well, on the bottom, does not mean that I have to only write things for my checklist in that spot. I'm free to use wherever I need to put down appointments, tasks that I need to do, or create lists. And I say that because I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be restricted by any boxes, or some people just simply always ask, you know, how do you use this part? What do you use this for? This is how I use my planner. You make your planner work for you. Remember, you do not work for your planner. So I'm just throwing down a few extra boxes just for some things that I need to note. Things that I note on here are also things like paydays. I'll note down bills that are due. I'll note down any events that I'm having. So I know on Sunday I'm having an outing with some friends. So I'll have a box for that as well. And you don't have to put it directly on the day either. You don't have to stay inside the box. It is okay to go outside of the box. All right, I am ready to get in some of the deco on this page. So I'm gonna just pull up some of the books, and I think I should just go with some of the books that I know I have. So I have Creative Life, which is the book that I am using. I'll also be using Seaside Bliss. And this one is one of my favorites. So being that these stickers are clear stickers, I will need to use some whiteout behind it. So I do plan to have a book over on this side, and I may take off a little of the book. All right, let's grab a few of the smaller books as well. So Fun Alphabet I'm always using, and it has a little bit of that pink in there too. Lovely Summer was also one of my favorites. Tropical Beach was also another big one for me. So I went ahead and on wax paper decided to pull out the sticker books that I do own from Planything and that I enjoyed. And now I'm going to place some of them down, but I will need to decide where they're going so that way I can use my white Uniball Signal pen to just take out those lines. This is going to be a little bit too harsh to show up behind the sticker, which is why I'm choosing to use the gel pen instead. So it's not whiteout, it's a gel pen. And I was thinking to have a sticker book like sticking out of the boxes. So we're going to go ahead with these Fun Alphabet. I'm just going to take off some of that line on the top. I've learned to just lightly run your pen over it and the ink will just flow out. You don't need to force it at all. I just want to see how much of it am I going to kind of snip off. And just because I cut the sticker does not mean that it is ruined. It also does not mean that I cannot use it anymore. So I just want it to be peeking out some. So I'm gonna cut this one more time. And we're gonna be placing that right on over here. And I may need to just cut off a little more, or I could just pick up this sticker here. Planything stickers are pretty strong. So you don't have to worry about them ripping. Another idea actually just crossed my mind, and I'm going to be putting this silhouette on top of this box here, just to kind of break up the yellow, because the covers are a pretty bright color. I'm just placing that down on wax paper. It's not wasted. And I'm gonna go to the silhouette. And I'm just testing it out, hoping my idea is going to work. I think that's gonna look pretty good right on top. So what I'm gonna do is take out those lines. The lines bother me. If it's not gonna bother you, you can go ahead and keep them in, but I at least wanna get rid of the darker lines. And I'm gonna get rid of those boxes as well. I can tell you right now, if you was trying to make a quick spread, this is not it. But I'm gonna enjoy my spread. Right. So I'm gonna take this little one that I took out and we'll place that right back down here. I'm gonna include just another box at the top of the page because I want to also add in another sticker book. So I'm gonna have this one. Thinking to have it face this way. And I'm not gonna worry about the line because I'll place this down here. In case you're worried about where I'm gonna write for my functional, I write anywhere on my spread. I'm not always restricted to just what the day is. I just need to get my things done. If it's something like an appointment, I do make sure that I have space on that day, which is why I went ahead and made sure I had boxes. So next I have this guy here. And this one is pretty small. I feel as if it should come from behind one of these boxes. So I'm gonna stick it right behind here. So I am lifting up my sticker. I'm not damaging my sticker or anything. No sticker has been harmed. Except for the one I cut, of course, but it'll be okay. And because I am who I am, that line is going to bother me. So I'm just gonna pick the sticker up and get rid of that white line. The black line. And after I am done with the spread, I am gonna go through with my bone folder to just make sure that I get all the bubbles out, and it's gonna make a big difference with how these stickers show up. Seaside Bliss was one of my favorite sticker books this year, so that is one that needs to go down. I believe this book sold out more than once on the Planything's website. It was really a cute book. And this one I just want to stick down whole without cutting it in between 2 days so it doesn't take up too much of just one day. So if you're worried about where you're putting your stickers as well, you can put it between 2 days. So that way you still have space around it. As long as there's white space around it, I can write. I want to add in another crafty thing. So I want this planner cart. So I'm just gonna take that out. And because I know I don't need a lot of functional space on Sunday since I have something going on, I am going to just use a little whiteout. Do I even need whiteout? This looks like it can just go right on in. I think that's cute. Since my doll has a little green in her pants, I'm gonna go in with some bullet points in this green color. Just add a little more functional space. And I'm gonna include some on this side. Coming down, I like to put my bullet points in the middle so that way I can use them for either date. And I'll just add one bullet point here just so I can take note of my Pilates on Sunday. All right, so I'm gonna throw in some quotes to help wrap this up. So I have professional sticker collector, and I really think that is me. I have so many stickers. Just so it's clean, I'm gonna also take out the lines behind it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all today. If it's one lesson that I am learning is use paper stickers on this checklist layout. Paper stickers on the checklist layout. Especially when you're a person like me who do not want to be restricted by where you can actually put stuff. I'm not sticking to just putting things on the top or just putting things on the bottom. It has to slip in the middle some way, somehow. All right, so I'm thinking between two other quotes here. I'm not sure if this one would fit behind my girl, but I'm thinking to just break this one up. It is a horizontal quote that I'm thinking to break up into a vertical quote. Or maybe we can just bring that quote down here. So I definitely felt like I needed to add another sticker book onto the page. So I'm gonna cut this one down. This was Lovely Summer, and it was also one of a really great sticker book. And since I know all I need to write down is that I have Pilates in the morning for Sunday, I'm gonna throw that book in there. I like spreads to be full, so part of me just said, you're not done. So I am going to snip off the end of this because I also have been enjoying seeing spreads that look like the boxes are continuing off the page. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of that here. I think that helps to fill it in for me. I do kind of feel like something's missing along here. This one is somewhat of a smaller one, so I'm gonna cut that as well. I feel like it should kind of give like a peekaboo effect on here, but I don't want it to take up too much function. This one was also another fun summer book. This one was summer fun. This one I really enjoyed. All right, we're gonna get rid of the line over here in the corner, just so we can put down the cover of that sticker book. That was also another fun sticker book. This one was Summer Fun. Planything sticker books are typically fun books. I didn't get that over far enough, so I'm just gonna lift that up and finish the job. Okay, and I'm just using the other half of that sticker, and I'm gonna just place it down here. The sticker is not going to waste. Just so I can go to bed and not get caught up with doing anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a spread. If you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my planner related content. And until next time, happy planning. Bye.